Alright. So we probably should switch the splits over. So again, just in case anyone wasn't catching this, Malchior had one of his things from the Mentor tournament that he wanted me to play. We played Kathy's Seed a couple of weeks ago, and I think that one ended up being oh yeah, you gotta go into PED, and I think Boots were in the back of GT with a big key on torch or something like that. So there was some fun evil stuff there. But let's see how this one's going to go. Oh, 15 seconds? I am sorry. Yeah, that's always a tough one. I mean, it means you played really good then. You got really close. Okay. So, let's get going here. Again, this is it's an open seed, so it's just get 7 crystals, go beat the game. We probably don't need Dragon Warrior stats up, so let's hide those. We literally just have to go beat the game, 7 crystals, and then go kill Ganon. So, let's see how evil this one's going to be. Away we go. I'm still a weirdo. Not everyone does this. I still open with the Houlihan. So hopefully that $20 reminds you exactly what we had happen there, Malchior. It probably reminds you exactly what the seed's like. 3 hops, 4 hops this time. 4 hops this time. 4 hops this time. 4 hops this time. Let's turn around. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Let's go to work. Yeah, my opening is weird compared to some other people. There are people who will open with... I mean, again, it works. There are people who will open with up to Uncle really quickly. They'll take a tree pull. They'll try to get all the info. My view is... I'd rather say Pyro Castle. Ah, dang. Okay. We're really going to hope there's nothing at race game. I mean, the Hyrule Castle play is not bad. I just don't like double walking it. A non-zero amount of time there, BT, I will reset. Okay, thank you. That was nothing. I don't know if I do it all the time, but a good amount of the time I will actually do a hard reset and reopen the file. $100 is nice. Hopefully we don't find Boots somewhere here in Kakariko, because that would do things there. Yeah, the main problem there is most of the time you're not going to have the gloves. That is the alternate backup to Houlihaning. Main downside to this strat... Oh, you are not cool. The main downside to this strat is if you get a bottle, you kind of orphan the bottle check without having to go out of your way. I'm actually half considering having the bot realize when we walk into this room and doing a rate the chicken toss, which is an F in this case. Yeah, but I like having the bombs because it gives us things we can do. I also like Houlihan for the money just to grab from you really quickly, which is complete garbage. I want to bomb you. And I don't believe you've given me a sword even for this. I didn't even start the bot for... let's fix that quickly. There's no key sanity. It might still tell us big keys. I still haven't fixed that portion of the bug. There's a minor bug in the bot when we have key sanity on Powder. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes I forget exactly what settings are enabled. So that's where I'm like... Especially when you play some of the really weird modes and they say, okay, we don't want to make people get, you know, you're going to have to do escape on doors, have a sword guaranteed, things like that. That's not bad. It gets you introduced to a bunch of different options there, so it's not a terrible thing to... Hey, there's that sword we were looking for. There's that 20 bucks we were looking for. There's that other 20 we were looking for. There's that glove we were looking for. There's a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, I guess we go check out. I'm still gonna go to the Lost Woods, but I have been considering a strategy where I go to Lost Woods. I skip Lost Woods early if I do good enough stuff in Kakariko, because it saves me the walkout time from Blind's Hut. Alright, we're actually gonna try to kill... Oh, we killed the guard, never mind. We killed the guard at the very beginning. Don't want to see that. We want to make us pull out our hat. I'll take the bomb here, so we can be down with that. If I was in a super race, I might not have actually grabbed those bombs, but probably would, because the bombs are important. Don't need those arrows, though. Alright. 5 minutes in, we probably want to check out what's actually at Escape. Or, not Escape. Actually, I do want to check out Escape, but... I'm going to just go back to Escape, because I forgot I have that. I have the glove, and I would really like to do that. Because these three are in logic instantly, and... since they unlocked a new sphere, sometimes that sphere is slightly more likely to have things. I don't know if it's officially true or not, but... we do tend to try to follow those rules. Drop some K, your health triggers. Key, I don't want to see the bombs, and more money, which says Houlihan was probably not worth it. No, we'll go this way. You know, I probably should check the world map right now. Probably should check the map and find out whether or not Eastern to Crystal are pendant. I should. I should. Doesn't really matter if you do this chest first or second. The view that I came around to, originally I wanted the time to process what this item was, so I would always do a second, and then what came around to me, or that swung me on it from someone, was if you get the mirror or the boots there, it slightly speeds up this room. So it's actually a little bit faster there. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm actually very weird, as if you couldn't all tell. What's our craft? Okay, arrows we don't need. I actually try not to jerk. Don't do that. Actually, take that from my heart. I actually try not to check the light world map, period. Just trying to hope to get you on the other side. But yeah, I'm weird, but I try not to check the light world map, period, if I can avoid it. Aside from, do I go to Eastern or not, maybe. But if I have options, I try not to check overworld map. Yeah, we shouldn't have full hand. Yes, please. We got a lot of money here. I still don't have fire, though. That's the concern for me. Oh. I need a light source to really make Desert a guaranteed play. It's likely where I'm going, but since I don't have the fire, we know we can't beat the dungeon. So that concerns me. Could finish it later, but it also might be something we need. Yeah, we also, I mean, again, we want that info about the... There we go, that's good. You assume I'm going to get those later, though, BT. That the Moon Pearl isn't on the Desert Boss. Should be enough, yep. I'm one who loves these cheat checks. The downside to my pathing right now is I don't have a Moon Pearl. Alright, I actually do care at this point. Green Pendant Desert. Oh boy. And I believe it was a 5-6 at Eastern. Okay. Oh, it feels so good to actually have the ability to do that again. As a minor note, if you are ever not playing a if key sanity is off, so the maps are in their dungeons, never talk to Shamalama Ding Dong until you're trading in the Green Pendant. You're gonna get the info anyway looking at the overworld map, so why bother? Oh, yeah, I gotta get one. So there's no need to you know, talk to him, sit through the 5 seconds of dialogue when you're then going to look at the same thing on the map. Just mentioning that because I see a whole bunch of people who will talk to Shamalama. It's like, okay, if you are in, I understand it. It's a correct play to do in a key sanity mode, but if you're not doing key sanity, it just costs you time. It may not be much time, but it's enough that it's not insignificant. 5 seconds can be a difference in a race. This is probably not the right play. It's legal. This is actually legal, though, because I glove. That was worth it. Alright. Fred, where are you going? I'm also an extra weirdo. I hate what I'm about to do. But I'm gonna go check this out. We have to check this first. I don't know why I'm writing that down. I know where that is. That's a lovely find. Now, the reason I'm checking that, I'm kind of scared. There you go. See, I told you I'd check something that would remind you of exactly what was needed on the seed. But I don't normally check that, but when I have a cape and a sword, that's 2/3 of the Aga 1 combo. I also just like unlocking this just to, especially if we got flute later. You're gonna have to unlock this in most likelihood anyway. So. And I'm one who will sometimes do illegal stuff, mainly because I can then trace steps back together. And, you know, maybe get something nice like that, where now we can at least do something quicker. Now if we get that lamp, which again, we're expecting somewhere. We're expecting a cape somewhere. Now if we get that cape, I can viably kill the moldworms. Landmills, rather. I shouldn't even be checking this. I should just fall down. I think that's the faster path. But you turned out to be garbage. Okay. Eastern. You know what? We have a sword. I hate this play, but we have the small key, so we know technically the front's in logic. I hate this play. 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 Okay, that hurts. I mean, to be fair, the sword's still not in logic, but... It doesn't hurt that much, actually. Yeah, it doesn't put the uncle in logic, but it does give us that, 20 bucks if we want it. What are the odds I'm gonna have to do Aga 1? I don't like doing Aga 1 without at least a fire rod, or possibly a red cane. I can sometimes do it with a red cane. Oh, you son of a monkey, okay. I don't know what you're talking about there, Murdoch. Uncle's never in logic. Oh, well, that does make my decision much easier about where I'm going next, by the way. I didn't need that key. So I thought... So now we're really hoping for this to even be 20 bucks. I would gladly take 20 bucks here. Oh! Okay. Little annoying. Because that would have absolutely helped us to go... The main thing we were hoping for, by the way, we don't have to do Dark Cross. Dark Cross is the map. Now, I probably should do Eastern before... Saha before Eastern. I just hate doing all the walking around, so I tend to come up this way. And then just jump down to Eastern when we're done. Fully cheatable. So we're coming in here and we're beating this right now. Oh yeah, the whole flute thing would be nice too. Alright, no hook shots. We have to do this the boring way. Hook shot's probably in Saha's closet. I would like beam sword here, but we're not going to use it. I could get beam sword if I really wanted to. Yeah, sure. You really never need it, by the way. 3 pots with hearts under there. Typically you don't need it, but it's there if you need it. It's a good emergency. Or if you even just want beam sword to go, and top pot is always slightly faster. Hey, sometimes you come in with low health. You might find it from... Oh, wait, I forgot he's going to the beam sword. I could use beam sword there. Item 1 is half magic. Now, do I gamble? Always good to grab those pots. That's 10 of your arrows if you were running low coming in. Shoot. I could skip this. This is also 5 arrows. If you're trying to build up your arrow count because you're coming in here for vanilla, you want to grab all 3 of those pretty much during your run. we go. That's room 1. So, did I waste my time? Like I was considering doing. I was considering going straight to the boss there. Let's find out. I did not waste my time. Okay. I'm glad I didn't gamble that. Dark Maze I've gotten down. Mire I can do nowadays. I still need a map usually for Aga 2, specifically floor... or for Aga 1. Up, down, dead, key. There we go. Yeah, Mire I've got down. As I said, the one for me is Aga Tower. You avoid it. I mean, if you have a ice rod, that's one thing. Are you actually a legitimate email, or are you... Well, you could be legitimate, probably. I'll have to check that. I got one of those, your such and such method is invalid, which is actually possible because I'm like, one of my credit cards is like due to be is like close to expiration date. I'm also like, it's probably one of the fake. Got it. Uselessness. Okay, crystal. Yeah, Fire Rod I don't mind it so much because you just have to do one dark room and then know where to walk from there. Oh, from Prime at Amazon, which is hr@windowscity.com. That's totally legit, right? Again, don't talk to our friend. Alright, I do need to activate this flute, because that'll be my faster path to the desert. Desert does have our correct answer, probably, at this point. There's stuff we can cheat, but... Oh yeah, again, I know it can happen. I just, as I said, I knew I was, like, close to one of those things. Or once in a while, like, credit card gets, like, close to limit, and then you're like, okay, need to do something to fix that. Both of those happen sometimes. So by the way, folks, if you have any form of saluting emote, this is the time. Because we are about to go unlock our friendly neighborhood friend, and feel free to use any salute. It can be if you're a follower of the channel, you have a saluting emote. If you do not follow the channel, you can use any one you want. If you follow the channel and you have someone else's emote you want to use, such as the JSR, feel free to use it as well. You are definitely in good shape there, Opno. So we'll do... Never mind, we'll just go beat Desert first. No, that's annoying. That's fine. I was originally going to go try to do Agana first. With the idea being, if we do Agana first... then we might have been able to get the lamp first, or the fire rod or something. Don't need it. So if the keys lay out correctly, green pendant is in logic. Keys do not lay out correctly. This green pendant desert is boots locked. And no need to check at this point what key it is, because we're just going to have to come back anyway if we have to beat it. Alright, so now the map of Eastern is in fact legal. Hey, guess what? We got Master Sword anyway. Okay. Now, technically, this seed at this point is hard required to be a Aga seed. We have a Moon Pearl, though, which means that there are two checks that we can do that we didn't do earlier because of my ordering. That we can at least go check really quickly. Thanks to the flute. If we hadn't had the flute, I would have said, yeah, we're just climbing Aga Tower, but we have the flute. I'm gonna check these because if we get either second glove or we either get second glove or a hammer, we could potentially avoid that bombos. 20. Hey, guess what? We gotta climb Aga Tower. Nope, Lamp actually pretty much puts Aga on the table, unfortunately. Oh, by the way, Orange Sword is in fact in logic. Well, that's always fun there, Avno. I should enable that for Z1R. Only certain items are logical. You only have to get certain items to win. So yes, we do have to clear this. I still remember one time, like, finding a small key of Mire on the left side, and then realizing that Mire wasn't in logic because of it, on a beatable only seed. Or no, actually I found it was a pod small. It was a pod small in Dark Maze. I mean, I could just make only... I could only make a subset of items available. But yeah, you could have a recorder locked by a recorder. You could have the ladder sitting in the middle of a Chevy room. I mean, can I get to Zelda? Oops, don't do that. Can I get to Zelda without any of the items? Yeah. Although, to be fair, I think I've hard-coded to remove those hints. Because technically those hints can come... Oh, right, I don't have a boomerang. Technically those hints could happen in certain specific situations. Because if you have two paths, one that involves going through a recorder block, and then one that involves going through an arrow block, it was possible for the game to say, oh yeah, you need a bow to get to the bow. I wanted to kill you, actually. I wanted the health refill. I need a fresh drink. So if I want to go karate tonight, I'm like, probably be a good thing, but based on the leg work we were doing earlier this week, I'm not sure if my legs want to do it again. They're like, one more day, Fred. I was like, maybe I'll go 3 days this week. Now I'm like, do I really want to do that? I should, though. That's healthier for me. 1. Did you give me a 15 blue ball seed? You did not. Thank you. I always try to reflect Aga back to center where possible. Try to reduce his travel time. It doesn't always work. It's like a very minor thing that might not even help out. But it's like, here, I'll try to reflect him toward Knock him back to the middle just in case he goes left side. That way we save a little time. 2. You're not guaranteed it, because obviously he could still teleport to the 3. The 3rd lightning round. Here we try to knock you up top. 4. Max will be 7. And I don't have a hammer. No. Next one will get the kill. So now we don't care about where we reflect you to. 5. 6. 7. On plus side, we get the health refill. Yes, he does. Oh yay, more money. Ouch. So, I have options here. I'm gonna go with the option I shouldn't go with first, but it's an option I always tend to ignore. I mean, I don't have hammer, I don't have bow. I have bow, but I don't have hammer. So if I find hammer at any point, either here at Catfish or at Pod, I can beat Pod. Which means I actually should check this, by the way. Oh, stinker. Blue, red, and the other 5, 6s down on ice. That's a vanilla-ish crystal, and by vanilla-ish, I mean exactly vanilla. We could still be Pod. I mean, technically, all I would need for Pod to be in logic at this point would be the hammer. I guess we need a lot of stuff for Swamp. Oh no, this is one of those seeds where you could have a... This seed could have a hookshot in GT. Alright. I'm gonna save quit from here, by the way. Oh, you son of a monkey. So, fun fact, we still can't... Yeah, I mean, Catfish first feels right there, because, again, just because... There are certain situations... It felt like that was a good play in this seed because you wanted to... You want... Cute. It feels like that's the right call just because, again, you need one item. If you can... Again, maybe you don't want to go into Pod, but if it gets you... If it makes Pod a single trip, it's worth it, it feels like. Yeah, ask away there, Murdoch. This is not an official seed. I mean, again, we're just playing how I'd go through it for Malchior, but I have absolutely no problems at all. Well, like I said, it's just more of a, if I've got the boots, I want to get it now. I don't know if I need it, but it gets me into Ice Palace eventually. So if I'm checking one boots, I gotta check the other. Yes, absolutely there, Murdoch, yes. Although key logic is a pain in the butt on those seeds, by the way. Wait, what am I doing? Shoot, I was just going somewhere. Do I go back to... Are we going back to... we got... All we got was the boots. So technically, I don't have a lot. I still can't access most of Dark World, and we're still... I guess we could beat Desert for Green Pendant, which is tempting. There's 2 items in Desert. But I think I'd rather partially clear out Pod. Hope we get a hammer here. Well, I guess Desert would be better because then you have... It's a 50-50. But yeah, the main issue with something in GT being on right side is you're going to require at least 3 small keys to get it. possibly 4. Anything past tile room, you can only screw this up 62 times, thankfully. I hope we're going to be okay. But if it's in the compass room, that 4 chest room where after the firelock thing, you need 4 keys. If it's anything in the back, like Bob's chest or the Armos, you need 3 minimum. So a lot of times you can actually tell very quickly if hookshot can be in GT based on the key layout you get early. Do not have a mirror. It is a bowl lock dungeon. Oh no. What do we do? Logic could technically, Big Key could technically be at the chest before Moldorm. Ow. 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 Go get the fairy, thank you. Okay, that's fine, actually. Actually, in this situation, I don't mind that. Yep, no, you're good. Now, it's highly probable it was going to be double small keys there, but... you never know for certain. That could have actually been very annoying for us, but... Alright. Now, I'm going to do this the way I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Especially without mirror. I mean, hammer can be vanilla. The problem is the small key is what can't be vanilla. Enjoy the lurk in there, Mr. Cat. That's second item. Okay. So now they can't. Now everything else in the front small keys. I'm still gonna grab them because we don't. There's no faster path through. But yeah, the only piece of pod that can't be under current logic is the small key in Dark Maze. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I understand the reasoning why, but it's still weird. Actually, I should have just... yeah. Technically, the correct play there, which I didn't do, would have been to hammer young. That's item 2. Alright, we got both keys. If we're coming out, if we picked up all the chests up to this point, we come out of the staircase with 3 keys, then there can be an item in Harmless Heckway is not a key. Or not a small key, at least. Yeah, you don't need Hammer Yump. It's, again, just something that people who know vanilla will do, sometimes to save a key, but unless you're doing key sanity, it really is almost never needed. It would be slightly faster in this situation if there's a hammer somewhere here on the left side. Because if there's a hammer on the left side, we could go kill the boss. And it would give me a little bit shorter walking. That's 4. There's only one more item in the dungeon. There's map compass and the last item. I hate you, man. So remember my comment? Do we kill this? Literally, the only reason... I mean, you're giving me a ped seed. That's not a question. But I actually would not do that in this situation. I went to the wrong spot. Yeah, we went to the wrong spot. I'll go Sanctuary in this situation. It could be. I mean, we now have everything except a hookshot for our ped. True, maybe you were nice. I mean, you did just give me a tournament seed where I had to go into GT for boots to get the big key off the torch. Don't forget that. You gave me that tournament seed. I've had some of those before. Oh, we're not close enough. We don't have Death Mountain access. We don't have, heck, we don't have Mire access. We don't have Turtle Rock access or Ice Palace access. We could skip Flippers potentially on this seed. Let's see. I still check the... You don't have to do this. I still check this. Because if you can get a quick item here in Skull Woods... Yeah, I do kind of like the Skull Woods play. Because usually at least one item is not blocked. I was like, do I have the big key yet? Wait, Fred, you're not Lanky Sandy. But yeah, I tend to be a check Skull Woods first. I won't necessarily go to the back of Skull Woods, depending on what I find in the front half. Like, the vanilla big key chest is one I sometimes will fade, but I at least check the front ones here because it's like 4 quick chests. One of that ride, and of course it's worth nothing. That's map compass, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so we know... Actually, I shouldn't even be checking. I guess this is a 50-50. We know that Malchior now has an item. Don't pick up that one. If the left enemy drops, that blocks the Wall Master from spawning until you... the Ceiling Master, I guess, from spawning until... Oh, you son of a monkey. Okay, that just opened up a lot of stuff. Okay, we're out of here. The other item's on Malchior. Ooh. I'll be honest. There is a very good chance I would have faded that one. The main reason I didn't fade that in this case was that the entire front was dead. Since Malchior can't have a small key... Oh, you literally forgot. Yeah. Well, the problem is if you do most of the dungeon and you say, oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, exactly. Again, my entire reason for not doing that there, I usually do exactly what you described. I do the front half and then I walk away. But because we had one heart... not one heart content, because we didn't get any items, I said, well... There's a decent chance there's one there. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know. Alright, we do have a hammer. So we're going to actually just go full clear this dungeon right now. One is a big key. Two is a map of uselessness. I will always do front 4, and I'm pretty dang likely to finish out the rest of Thieves. It can depend on what, it can depend a little bit on the items, but typically that's kind of the way it falls. Alright, that's item 1. That's item 2. So, like, here, this would be like a coin flip if this was a pendant, if I'd be continuing to go. I probably would check it, but the problem is if it's nothing, then you're toast. Oh, yeah. No, you got something like that. That's definitely something you gotta do. So, it certainly can have stuff. It's just a matter of... You know, if you get 3 items in the front 4, it's do you complete the back for 1 item? Ouch. Don't hit me. Okay, so this one, if you want to try to do this, dash from in the door, don't move, and I messed it up. You dash from in the door, and don't move before you start dashing. If you then hit up at the right spot and you're in the middle, you'll 100% be lined up properly. If you try to move, then you have to hit the exact X pixel. But yeah, so if you try to move at all, then you have to hit like the exact one. But when you're dashing, you move in units of 4 pixels. By the way, here, hesitate about a quarter of a second, then dash. Guaranteed to get through. That's another like quick way to get through that room if you've got boots. If you don't have boots, obviously it's slow, but if you have boots, that's a really fast one. If you got the sword, if you don't have the sword, you have to hesitate just a little bit longer. But if you've got the sword, then we're at 3 items, I believe, right? A compass, small key, and yes, compass, small key, and item. These up just for safety. That's item 4. We don't have a choice anyway. Oh, watch out. We don't have a choice anyway. But if you don't have boots, you can actually do a pretty nice like damage boost in that one in the crystal roller room, our crystal spike room thing. You can actually do a pretty nice damage boost there. That gets you through the room with only like 1 hit of the damage and still pretty fast. Nope, not red mail, we're on blue mail. Silly blind, you can't even see what color we're on. Yeah, all the items, this is gonna be the map. Small keys in the big chest, and this is the map. Yep. Couldn't have opened the big chest if I wanted to. This is the key. Exactly. So compass uselessness. Oh, sorry, it was compass, not map. I forgot which one I got early. The other dungeon item, that's not the map or compass. Okay. So, I'm still gonna go check density, even though my mind tends to scream to me, hey Fred, go check out dungeons. Weeku, 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 weeku. Give me too many, sir. Wham. This is not key sand. This is not cross key. I don't. Okay. Gotta write this one down. I meant to write with a pencil, but apparently I put the pencil in my pocket for some reason. I don't know why. Really hoping you didn't give me a mirror on. Now we know flippers are not in GT, by the way, but we don't want to see them at any point. Now some of you may be saying, Fred, why haven't you checked out PED yet? Why do I always get the long ones? 6, 7, 28. Okay, garbage. Actually, I'm supposed to pick up that rock there. That's fine. We grab the frog. We probably need to bring the frog home. With a flute, it's not that bad. It's different if you don't have a flute, maybe, but with a flute, it's a fast run back to get the frog. I hate the fact that frog can be in logic without mirror. I consider requiring a save quit. Feels always really dirty. So the thing is, at least with Z1, your save quit at least brings you to the beginning of a dungeon. So you can always escape the dungeon like reasonably quickly, and you don't have to spend 5 minutes walking back to the start of that dungeon, like on the overworld. I think this is still faster, even though it's 2 more screen transitions. Oh, we messed that up. Fine. Oh, what's our 4 pull, by the way? Garbage. Got it. probably shouldn't save this area for last, but I tend to not like... I tend to think, oh yeah, overworld journey. I mean, this does make it a good beginner seed, right? Oh, no. You know what? We're doing it. I hate it, but we're doing it. I hate this, but we're doing it. Okay. I just remembered it was there. We have all the pieces for it. So I was like, yeah, we should probably check that. It's in logic, so. And that was a place where I could have done a hard reset if I wanted to. And been okay with it, so. Do we orphan the purple chest? Oh, there's that pencil. Don't take your germs. But you also have this fungus thing. Probably save faster safe quit from here. So fungus, purple chest, and doing the desert for item 2/ green pendant are in logic requirements right now. I guess Meyer, possibly. I don't have a red cane, though, so... Someone in my house keeps making visits down the stairs, so... Right, that's not the one you wanted to see. In this situation, you were hoping for a big key. I know you weren't. Just for the second item. Yeah, well, I was just saying there, I think we're down to... Oh, no. Alright, we're down to 3 possible locations at this point. Ow. It's either go do Pain in the Butt purple chest, green pendant. Oh, wait, there's... Yeah, no, actually, let's quit out here. There's King's Tomb. We have the meds. And I could cheat Ice Palace. The question is... The problem here is that... there's also Meyer. I think we're going to do King's Tomb to Meyer. I don't want to go into Meyer without the red cane. Which really makes me not want to go there. Pro tip, by the way, you can't pick up... You can't pick up away from the wall. Yeah, well, I mean, again, Green Pendant is definitely a viable play. Actually, I'm doing it. It's a bad decision. I should have committed to it when I was up in there, but I'm going to go do this. I don't like double dip Mire if I can avoid it. I guess this is the 2-win. Might not be able to get into Mire. I might be Quake. But I really don't want to go into Mire if I can avoid it, so I'm just going to check green penalty first. Just kind of where my mind's at. I mean, again, I lost myself a little bit of time. If I was in here, I should have committed to it. But my mind was like, oh yeah, shoot, mushroom, purple chest. Not purple chest, King's Tomb. Purple chest is still on the table. But... again, is this the right play? Probably not. Did not shoot me in my rear end. Run under that torch, by the way. They don't activate as quickly. Just for safety, time to go along. That was weird. Simpsons references are always good there, Murdoch. If we're doing it, we commit to it. You don't ever want to take part of the way and then stop, because unless you are like significantly pivoting. Because if you do, then you lose the time on the partial commit. Of course, when you're wrong. Oh, I don't want to go into. But I don't want to purple chest. Like, both of those are just bad choices right now, I feel like. Alright, 2/3, we can get in. I mean, again, I could always cheat. There is always the go to... I can't... check it. Should I be chasing these things? Probably not. But again, it's like a... Mire has 2 items. And then there's 2 items outside of Mire. So it's like, do we really... So right now we're down to 4 items left in the world. I don't always choose correctly. I did not choose correctly. But now that we're committed to avoiding Mire, let's finish committing to avoiding Mire. Because there's also hammer bags. And again, I could go into Swamp Palace without the flipper. Not Swamp Palace. I could go into Ice Palace without the flippers and beat it. The problem is, any item we find in Ice Palace doesn't really help with the logic, because we need to find certain things. I guess the only blocker was the flippers. We are pausing, though. We do have some breaking news coming in tonight here on the F. Kaufman Twitch Network. I'm Van Frank Kaufman with this evening's breaking news. Dateline February 3rd, 1908. William McMahon. Happy birthday to William McMahon. He's an Australian lawyer, politician. Served as the 20th Prime Minister of Australia. It's exciting times there. He was successfully able to administer people on how to purchase Prime Gaming. There's your breaking news for the evening. And now let's go turn in this purple chest. Actually, I did that wrong. Very bad choice there, but that's fine. Okay. So Mire is hard required. Good to know. Our logical answers in Mire. Fred, logical answer items in Mire, why are you in here? That'd be a wonderful question, actually. That's what one might be asking. I was thinking about things here. There's really 4 to 5 items that would extend logic at this point. You got Hookshot, you got Fire Rod, you have Red Cane, you have Mirror, and you have Flippers. Pretty much almost everything else is out of logic. Because I believe I have exactly 2 items left in logic, Malchior, at this point, and I believe both of those items are in Misery Mire right now. Yeah, exactly. That's fine, we don't need that. Now, I'm not good at the bomb jump, so that's always a annoyance here. Well, no, I can do this bomb jump. It's getting the right side of bomb jump I'm not great at. But I guess I got a small key, so I'm actually fine. Now, you can just wait over there for it, but if you just hang here in the corner, you can also bonk across the gap and avoid damage. Alright, so a small key to start the dungeon, so we... I'm gonna actually just use the key and keep here for a minute. If you're ever trying to decide what the option to choose there, Blue Cane has a higher startup cost, but Cape drains faster. So typically Blue Cane will be the better answer. Alright, key over there does mean this is in logic. To check this area, we're not hookshot locked. Item 1, garbage. Yeah, we are not hookshot locked here. Okay. If I have enough keys, we'll just do it this way. Texts. Well, this dungeon does have one more item. So I can at least appreciate the reasoning. Okay, there's still only one here so far. That's fine. Some people, iced tea is the room that they don't like to clear, and so that's why they might hesitate on this, because iced tea can be a little bit out of the way. No hookshot, Fred. You're taking damage here. If anyone doesn't know this bomb jumps, just stand facing right, hold out your sword, hold up, and when you can't move anymore, put a bomb down. Also, place this bomb now. Timer runs at least partially during. Alright, last item's on the boss, and it's not a small key. Oh no, sorry there, best of luck with that. I've kind of been putting that off for a few days until it cools down. Of course, now it's going to rain, I think, tomorrow. And then it's going to be like, okay, nope, you're not needing it. Alright, so basically this has turned out to be we could have blitz moded this dungeon up to this point, so. I like it there, Ralphian. I always get, this room always panics me about a Stealing Master. Thanks to analyze it. Smooth like butter, like criminal undercover. Got hit by the thing, so now we're down like that. Going to not die. We need to be careful. I probably should put on the cape so I can be down like that. Better safe than sorry in this situation. Oh, son of a monkey. Let's go get item 2 out of Skull Woods. Oh yeah, that's why I made sure I did that the way I did there, Ralphian. So yeah, that bomb boss was hard required even though you didn't realize it at the time. Right, we still can't get up to the Turtle Rock area. But I'm going to go straight for Turtle Rock, because really that's the only other place right now. Oh, not Turtle Rock, for Skull Woods. Right now, Skull Woods. And again, I'm looking at the logic here. We have a hookshot missing. We have a red cane missing. We have a mirror missing, which may or may not be needed. We have flippers missing. Meyer has one of those 4. Or potentially a fetch quest to get there, but I think we've actually cleared all the fetch quests at this point. So therefore... Ouch. Therefore, my gut says... Alright. So my gut says to just check this right now, because it could be Flippers and Meyer. If it's Flippers and Meyer... Ah, dang it. That's fine. It knocked me just enough off of the pixel. That room, if you pick up the left pot and then just hold upright as you're walking past it, you can just clear the corner very easily. Thankfully, devs of this game did fix the damage issue with Mothula and Gold Sword. Devs of the randomizer, that is. So, we don't have to worry about that part. Off the wall, please. Oh, you son of a monkey. Okay. Wow. Okay. A red cane? At this point, a red cane is actually Blitz. Yep. Now, red cane could be unped. Wait a second, I'm missing a crystal here. Oh, Meyer, right. I was like, wait a second, I'm missing a crystal here by my math. We can't go in through the bottom because we don't have the mirror. I'm saying that out loud because I just came over here on autopilot, apparently thinking correctly, but... And just throwing it out there, game, we do not want to see mirror, actually, at all. Because a mirror here would imply, would say to me, Peds in logic, once we clear Meyer. There's the Quake, so we're guaranteed now to be able to get into TR, no matter what TR requires to open. So I'm less concerned about checking that. Hey, Trenton, welcome on in. Now we have to do Light World before Dark World. Because of the lack of mirror. Oh, National Cheesecake, dang it, that sounds good. We do check this. Red Cane up here would have been Eagle. And actually, we do check this first. 100%. If Red Cane falls down from the sky, we're in Blitz mode. So, yeah, remember we were talking about that Blitz mode thing? I mean, it's the thing we don't want to see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the time is 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 48 seconds to the sea. With that discovery, we are now in Blitz mode. Strap ourselves in, it's time to fly. That's all we care about. I could actually hunt for solos or something here, but at this point we go. Yeah, flippers are in Swamp. They're in Meyer, so the fake flipper actually saved us a ton of time in a double dip of Swamp. Or I don't know for certain, but I'm 99% certain at this point flippers have to be in Swamp. Can I get to Flute before we get the crystal? I guess I technically forgot about Big Bomb, too. Big Bomb was also a potential thing. Oh, no, it wasn't, because we need the flippers for it. But yeah, my whole thing there was just to bifurcate it, try to narrow down what was in Meyer, and see if I could avoid it until I get the red cane. I got lucky. Won't lie, I got lucky. If it had been any other item besides flippers in Swamp, we would have... That wouldn't have worked out anywhere near as well. If you have to Quake, by the way, you make sure you kill the bird first. It's hard to know when to double dip Meyer, especially when you're not playing Keysanity, because Meyer only has 2 items in it. I'm at full health though, so we get to do this from the fun way. Sword to the right, dash left, dash north. Sword to the right, fire rod, ice, fire, fire. Go. I may have said my lefts and rights wrong. I apologize for the inconvenience. Dash there, dash there, dash there. And we'll boom over here. Can't imagine they're, Blame Rivers. Rivers taught me that one of a, you know, I need to grind that one. Okay, and we're never going to find the flippers unless they happen to be in this room. No, I'm not going to check this room. We're done. We're not getting flippers. God Meyer, we take it. Probably should check it for the sake of checking it, but... Nah, we can leave the flippers as a complete mystery. And I did set up Spooky. They could be on Vitreous. You're right about that, actually, there, Trick. We could actually see them. Dang it. Okay. So, doing this the pain in the butt way, because I am trying to keep Spooky. And I'm pretty sure if I fired that, it would have broken. They could, you're right. Yeah, there's nothing... no, they can't. Actually, they can't be. Flippers cannot be on Vitreous. As I think about it. There we go. Nope, because we need the flippers to get the fire rod, to get the hook shot, to get up to Hera, to get the red cane. Needed to get to Vitreous. I'm gonna play this vanilla style, although I could just do the fun one. Actually, let's do the fun one. I like the fun one. No, but we couldn't get up to Hera, though, Malchior. How are we getting to Hera on the sea? Correct there, Trick. Actually, they have to be. Mirror was on, fell down from, the other thing, so we needed the hook shot, which was part of the logic chain. Yep. Hard required hook shot in order to get up here, so that's why we knew the boss couldn't have those. And think about it, yeah, Mothula had it, which was blocked by the fire rod, which was inside of the boss in Ice Palace, which needed the flippers to get there. This is where bifurcating logic can be fun. But the key thing is you always have to be able to reassemble your logic if you do it. And like I said, this just ended up being a great demonstration of how it can work. But yes, absolutely logically, this was a double dip. This was a hard required... Double ether, okay. This was hard required a double dip mire by logic. And then Hammer being vanilla and pendant pod. Boots on Catfish, another place that's there. No worries there, Malchior. Thank you so much for sending that seed over. Have fun. Enjoy your trip home. Am I seeing that? Oh, try to do this. If you are coming into this dungeon and you're planning to, if you're planning to mirror out of the top right room, it's actually faster to do that room first. Yeah, you definitely make me jealous. I mean, I'm thankfully work from home currently, but that whole small town thing was definitely not what I used to have to do when I was commuting. When I was commuting, I was lucky. It could range from half an hour to 2 hours. Big key. Not speedrunner's delay. Bummer. Oh, was it? Dang it. Ah, close enough. That's close enough. Need that key to continue. No boomerang, which is actually one of the more annoying parts here. Alright. We take the 20 and 21 gamble. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I completely remember you saying where that hammer was. Welcome home, Opto. Hope your time away there was pretty awesome. We'll grab the arrows just in case. You might have to kill Ice Armos and then climb GT. We are 100% doing the 20 and 21 gamble here. Run. Reason it's 20 and 21. There are 7 chests left that could hold small keys. 2 of them. Got away from me. Get back here. There's 7 packages. 7 chests in this dungeon that could hold small keys. Exactly 2 of them can have the small keys with the current configuration of keys. And if we get... Oops, an arrow. Actually, no, we got the sword, we're fine. Hey, guess what? We got it. So, 7 choose 2 turns out to be 21 possible configurations of those small keys. And one of those is the one where you get to Laser Bridge and you say, oh shoot, and you have to walk through the whole dungeon again. This is full Blitz mode. Yes, Opno. We're illegally in Blitz mode, technically, but we're in Blitz mode. I mean, totally not illegal. We know exactly where the flippers are. We just don't have the flippers. The flippers are one of the 2 items in Misery Mire. We'll confirm it after the scene, just for sanity's sake, but I'd grab this just in case, even though we do have a blue potion. We have a gold sword, so we are just going to try to see if we can get a 0 cycle kill. That's a 0 cycle kill. That's me walking into the paw for absolutely no reason. Killed before the wall. And folks, there are 22 locations against how I potentially can get the big key. This is a portion of the stream where many of you do so often type numbers in, saying where the big key will be. We'll see if any of you are correct. If you've played the seed, obviously, your guess is, please don't guess if you did see the seed, but if you haven't seen the seed, feel free to put some guesses in. Got Ralthian saying 9. Trick saying 16. TP saying 7. Virgin believes it will be 12. Did not get the spin speed, so it's not worth doing that. Opno believes it will be number 3. Pleasant number. I'm ignoring the possibility of silvers here, just because we can. Well, Wolf believes it will be 8. I believe we shouldn't have any flashing here. If there is, I apologize in inconvenience. Okay, this is not like that one time I lost the Speed Gaming Live in-person race. I have reduced flashing on. Apparently that's one of the flashings that still happens. Alright, here we go. Baba saying 6. Small key in 1. Small key in 2. We don't check tile room because that's just a very long time cost at this point. Sunk cost analysis at this point if we do it. Click you, dash over here. There's 2. Take the hug. Ouch. Double hug. I'm not taking the double hug. I want those bombs. 3, 4. Down the door. Fire the nice. Very nice. I'll grab a little bit of magic just in case. I shouldn't need any of it, but that's okay. 3, 20 bucks. 4, 20 bucks. 5, 50 bucks. $90 and $110 in this room for 6. Yeah, Dark Magician room was the upper left corner room. And the whole reason it existed was because when they first started doing the randomizer, they were manually weighting things as opposed to having an algorithm that could place things a lot more naturally. Okay, so this will be 8. Bottle of uselessness. 9 is another small key. 10 is a piece of heart. 11 is the silver. Okay, we don't need to worry about the silvers now. But yeah, what used to happen, therefore, was that there was some weightings, and so Dark Magician calculated and said, hey, you know, who was a runner at the time, I think the best order to do this will therefore be this path, which gets me the highest percentage overall expectation value. Oh, I don't have it. Which is not a bad way to go about it. One of the advantages Dark Magician Path has nowadays is the fact that you're guaranteed to have a small key, so you can do right side regardless of what the first couple of chests hold. It also is a metagame choice because you end up saying, hey, I have done left side. Or rather, if I go right side or left side, I lose, you know, depending on if I go straight left side, I lose if there's something in the compass room. But if there's no key, then I have to keep going, and so it's basically it's a hedge play you can make against it. 15, 16, and 17. Why do I get the feeling it's going to be 22? Why do I get the feeling this is going to be 22? Yeah, essentially, yep, you got it there, Wild Wolf. Like, actually, back then, it still was actually highest probability, probably a reasonably high probability play, because there were certain chests that were, I think, higher odds of actually being correct. Because back then, you know, they did things like Hobo, apparently, was a much higher odds of having a thing than certain other items. So there were, when you went back to some of those old seeds, you saw stuff like that. I mean, they've done some amazing work trying to standardize things here, so that way people can play, you know, that they can generate like good seeds with minimal bias. To cap it all off, folks, we are waiting for a good 45 seconds or so. Number of ways to deal with this room. The easiest way, in my opinion, is to put on the cape and hold a wall. I mean, it's fitting for the seed. I could see someone actually hitting this one early with a desperation play. I feel so behind because of all the other garbage that was in the seed. I'm going tile room robust because I don't think I win otherwise. Give me a ride. Thank you, sir. Yeah, my problem is just the justification of you have 22 checks, and that one costs you an extra 45 seconds. And therefore has about a 5% chance of being correct, because it legitimately is, you know, 1 in 22. It's not like there's waiting on the big key here nowadays. Exactly. Yep. You just want your coffee break before you go and do the climb. I get it. Alright, so if you do this room right, walk down, slightly to the left, dash. I think I actually did this a little too fast, actually. Nope, we made it. You can use the cape for this room up here. You could have used the cape just to dash down and be safe there. You could use Blue Cane, but then you lag up the game completely. Even a fast run, I feel like it's pretty laggy. there. Fire, if you do it right, you get number 2. Of course, you're staying down. That's fine. This way. Okay. 4. Slightly to the left. And you can die. I see people switch to Fire Rod, and you're basically guaranteed to hit it. We go for the strategy. Walk left, dash north, 1 swing, shoot. Unfortunately, the timing on that is very different if you are playing on S Super Metroid Rando versus this, because of the slow run versus fast run. It's not very different, but it's enough of a difference that you really need to update the strats a little. Makes it hard to switch between the two. Yeah, if you're doing it makes perfect sense there, Opno. I consider if I want to go speed gaming live or not. I do, but I always hate leaving the family at home. I'm leaving all of you. So if I go speed gaming, there'll be a week that you won't see me here. You'll have to see me if I get a restreamed race or something, or doing commentary or something. I don't need anything. Literally don't need anything. We are full blitz here. Go. And up we go into the wobbly yonder. Time to go pull on the wall. No, I don't like this position. Oh, that was weird. I missed the first shot. Missed the first bank shot. Okay. That's 2. This would actually be 2. Oh, we did get the 2. We didn't get the 3 because I got decided to be a jerk. Oh, I did not get the 2. Come back, Mr. Bat. A little while. I put it down just because we had all the other monkey emotes. Uh-oh, we have a prediction coming in, apparently. I think there was a little while there, since I wasn't doing a lot of Link to the Past Rando, it almost made that like emote not really as needed. 12 and a bonus, ouch. Glad that was not Ganon, because that would have been bad. We take the silvers out, we don't mirror. Mirroring would be bad. Just feel free to put channel points on the line if you want. There's a prediction for how many bonks there will be, apparently. We'd like to put some channel points on the line. Go for it. Oh. You start too early? Oh, that's okay. Oh, we got you. Dang. Hopefully we hit you on the 1. We don't need to go up a little. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Get that. Try to see if we can get a triple. I'm not usually good at the triple. Don't get the triple. You get 4. 2 people who predicted 10 points each. There we go. Finishing the seed. Evil seed. 134-24. Woo. That was a fun one. That was evil. We got lucky on it. We got very lucky. Thank you for the GGs there, everyone. Thank you, Opno. Thank you, Wild Wolf. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Sim. Thank you there, Ralphian. Thank you, Moonrisen. Thank you, Version. Thank you there, Dragonfire. Feel free to put your bunk guesses into chat. How many times did we run into walls? We did get those boots pretty early, relatively. We may have cursed a monkey when we found him. Hey there, Earth. Yeah, that was a seed. There was some nasty stuff on that seed, too. But definitely quite enjoyable there, so we got some explosions there. There were bombs on Pet, so I'm glad well, it would have been nice to pull it, but that's why I didn't want to make a play. It just felt like we could assume Pet, but with the fact that you had so many requirements for a swamp, it's very tough for a Ped seed with swamp as a crystal, as a pendant rather. It's much easier to have swamp as a crystal. Whew. Alright, so let's take a look here. What did we get for important information? First sword was early. Boots were relatively... Their flute was early. Mirror was late. Mirror was very late. Damage taken, magic used, and 20 punks. Morguy takes it home with the 19. Congratulations there, Morguy. Now, one death was a chosen death warp. So well done, everyone. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna cut out for the afternoon, I believe, at this